Hey guys, it is I, this guy, and welcome to a random video that I thought out of. I've got nothing else to say or how to make this video explainable because by the time you see the title, you would think by now, what the hell is this idiot doing? I'll tell you anyway because the title might imply it. I'm going to say in the video anyway. I'm going to be showing off my collection of LazyTown stuff. I've been into LazyTown since the We Are #1 meme gained popularity in 2016. By the time I shot this video, it was a week ago that Stefan Karl, aka Robbie Rotten, unfortunately passed away. And then it triggered me to get the idea of showing off my LazyTown collection. That has actually come out of an unexpected thing actually. It was building up on total accident. I only loved LazyTown for the meme We Are #1. And then it eventually getting out to a big collection like of actual kids' toys from like 2010. And I got them behind the white screen. I'm going to bring them out one by one and show you guys what I have in my collection. Some of you might have probably seen these in the background in like some of videos like on shelves and stuff. Well, I'm going to bring them out to you in person. So I don't know how this video is going to go out. I'm going to try my best to go in depth with some things. I know this might be the most stupidest thing ever, but I'm going to start with one of my favourite things first, because I know more about them more than anything else, so I'm just going to go get it. I don't remember specifically what was my first beginning of the collection, but we're going to pick stuff out one by one, complete randomly. So the first thing I picked up is the Robbie Rotten action set. I made a video on this some time ago, like a few months back, showing off the Periscope. And that was the only thing I showed off properly, so I'm going to take them all out of the box and show you guys. So, let's have a look inside. So the first thing you'll be greeted to is the Robbie Rotten wig, which you've probably seen me and my little sister wear. I wore this to Comic-Con, if anyone is interested in that vlog. We've also got this little Robbie Rotten jacket, which we put on a peg. Got a bit messy there, isn't it? Let me tidy that up. There we go, look at that. You get to wear that. It doesn't fit me. Fits Georgia though, very freaking well. And finally, we get my favourite part of it, the stethoscope. Now, when I was going as Robbie Rotten for Comic-Con, I could have taken this, but I didn't because I totally forgot about it. But at that time, I had a toy sax and a big ass net thing that my little sister had. The stethoscope is one of these toys where you can look through one of the lenses, but there's a mirror like up there. Like, make you look higher, if that makes sense. It's one of these kind of toys. So, say if I were to put this on now, I can see over the camera. I can't see the camera. I don't know if the camera can see my eyes through the things. If it can, I'll zoom in on it, and if I can't, then I won't worry about it, but you get the idea. So you see this speaker on the front? It's got sounds on it, so it makes all these catchphrases that Robbie Rotten says in the show. And with the song Master of Disguise, I don't know if I'm going to be able to play this toy when it comes to that part because Master of Disguise is probably copyrighted. Not the movie, the LazyTown song. I absolutely love this toy very, very much. So, let's listen to them. Sound effect number 1.
Everything is so tiring. I'm so tired.
That's so loud. I know there's no volume button on this thing. Okay, I know it's not the real Stefan Karl's voice through this, unless it is, or...
I think LazyTown needs a new hero. Me, Robbie Rotten.
Okay, you can look through this and go...
It's disguise time. Let's take a peek through my Periscope. That makes 500 lazy ideas just this week. There's no playing in LazyTown.
Okay, so I think that was like, what, 5 or 6 catchphrases, and then the last bit, it's the song. I might have to mute the song out. I don't know. I might be able to keep it in and get away with it. So,
I'm the master of disguise. I can vanish from your eyes. I can be in different places with my many funny faces in disguise.
And you get the idea of this, and then it loops again.
I think LazyTown needs a new hero. Me, Robbie Rotten.
Alright, shut up, we get the idea. I love this toy so much though. Oh, I just remembered something that's also in this box. This box also features 3 cards, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 3 Robbie collector cards, and I haven't opened them since I got it, but they're right here. One is of Robbie dressed up as Elvis. I can't remember what these characters' names were. We got one of him as a chef, and one of him as a skydiver. I have seen them episodes, I just can't remember what their names were. All I know is they will all probably have Robbie or Rotten in their names. So that's one thing done. Oh yeah, before we move on to the next thing, I just want to make it clear that this does fit my head. On the back of this, there is there's elastic, that's stretchable fabric. So this could pretty much fit my head. Let's go get the next item. Second thing, we're going to do 2 at a time because personally to me, they both look like the exact same game, but they're in their own format kind of thing, that makes sense? So the 2 games I'm talking about are Sportacus's Moves and the LazyTown Chucky Challenge. I personally think these 2 are the exact same, except this comes with a CD, and this has a dice in it, encased in foam material, with actions on them. So let's explain how the Chucky Challenge works. So the Chucky Challenge is a game where you stand in a circle and you throw the Chucky at any player of your choice, and they have to try and catch it. They have to look at what colour is showing on the die in the middle. See that little dice right there? There you go, look at that. The colour on the dice will match up with one of the challenges on Chucky's arms. This is your forfeit. So basically these little pictures of like Sportacus, Stephanie and Robbie on the back. Well, on this thing, if that makes sense. Which is an actual move on here, by the way. You have to do it. Don't get in too much of a flap. What? Carry on doing your forfeit throughout the rest of the game. If you drop your Chucky for a second time, you must forfeit. You must do another forfeit. Carry out both forfeits at the same time. For example, you could use a singing chicken or a sneaking ballerina. If you choose the same forfeit twice in a row, choose any other and combine it with your own original forfeit. So basically you can spread your own creativity with like a time bomb and a set of moves. There's 12 forfeits in this, so they're all on the back along with the instructions I just read you. There's the instructions, and here are all the 12 forfeits in the game. It sucks how they're all on Sportacus and Stephanie, but Robbie's only got 3.
Why?
Let's put that down to a side real quick. And let's discuss why I think this is the same, because it's got a playing CD, right? So let's open a box. Oh, by the way, the reason why I didn't open the Chucky is because that's all it is, and that is the most recent item I actually found online. So I got that. The reason why I say this game is like Chucky and the other way around, because it's got all this panels stuff and a playable CD. Now I've been trying to think about this, this game was called for a long time. I had a toy where okay, I'm gonna try to describe it. It was purple and green and had a speaker on it. You had to get a certain amount of time and you had to step on panels just like this, and then you had to do something. That is this, but in LazyTown, and it's got a CD instead of a battery working speaker thing. If I eventually remember what it was, I'll put a picture of it up on screen, maybe even a video. Win energy tokens in 11 fantastic LazyTown games. The player who earns the most energy tokens is the winner. And the energy tokens, I'm going to assume, is all these little things here. And you got to build this number 10 thing here, I think. I haven't tried to play with these actually myself, because I got no one to play with, unfortunately for me, but oh well. At least these will be treasured. And here we got Sportacus looking menacingly. You get these little balls. Let me see if there's any more information on the balls. Oh yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So I can explain a bit more on some of these things. Like for example, if you were to use these in one of these games, you'd play a game such as Trixie's Hopscotch, where you obviously hop on one foot depending on the number, I believe. There's a lot of things to go through here, and all these games depend on all the items. Like for example, some of the games could feature the balls, or these number pads, or even the cards, but I think all of it involves around the CD, which is still safe. go get our next item. So this is a board game called the LazyTown Crystal Challenge. As you travel around LazyTown, complete activities to guess where Sporkus has lost his crystal. So basically his crystal's been lost in LazyTown, we gotta find it. It's kind of like Cluedo or the Game of Life, depending on the layout. And we get Robbie's stethoscope, which is blue, apparently, or pink. I don't know, I don't pay attention to it, but still. I'm not sure how this game works, I haven't actually looked at it properly. But we got some stickers of the locations, like Sporkus' airship, Robbie's lair, Stingy's house, and here's the board. Oh my god, it's a nice colourful board. Okay, here's the board. It's nice and colourful. Very, very colourful, I'll point that out. Look at this! As you can see, we're greeted to a Monopoly kind of layout. If we look in the box, we get these little cards. We can put them here. And I believe these would get you to do a choice of moves. So if I picked up a card, you'd have to do either a Stephanie, Sporkus, or Robbie pose. For me, I'll pick Robbie pose any day of the week. Oh, and we also get this. This is where the stethoscope goes, or periscope, whichever you guys want to call it. Doesn't work at the moment. We haven't put any new batteries in. I haven't actually had time to... I didn't actually look at this yet. I don't know what kind of noises it makes. I'll have to take a look at it in a moment. We'll take a look at it later. We also get these little yellow panels, which I'm assuming go around Sporkus. Let's see what the instructions say. Here's the introduction, guys. Help Sporkus to find his missing crystal. Complete tasks to guess where it could be. Turn over a tile to reveal a building. The crystal is not there. The last tile will reveal all. So as we look, we get everything that is explained here. So these little cards are known as activity cards. The game board, these are called the 10 location tiles, which go along with the stickers. So we've got to put these on the tiles, but they have never ever been opened. The 4 characters, which are just these little stick things, and we get 56 tokens per player, and we get a die. And of course, Robbie's Periscope. The board spaces, like the ones of Robbie, Sporkus, and Stephanie. If you land on any of these squares, you have to take the top activity card from the pile, aka these, and read out that character's activity. So basically, depending on which character you land on, if you landed on the Sporkus card space, you had to do a Sporkus pose. That makes a lot of sense. Another player should press the matching coloured button on the periscope to start the timer, which is this. So it's basically a timer. See, Sporkus, Stephanie, and Robbie. You will hear your own character's music. You have 15, 10, or 20 seconds to complete your task, depending on how rotten Robbie is feeling. Okay, that's a bit of a tongue twister. If you complete your task before your character's music stops and you hear Robbie creeping again, you can make a guess. Guess where the crystal could be by placing a token on one of the buildings around LazyTown, being these things here, I think, or on the outside of the board. You can place as many tokens as you like on a building, even if other players have tokens there. This is just some basic simple information. I've already forgotten half of the rules, but if you guys are keeping on track, that's great with me. And if you land on the yellow question marks on the board, it reads, turn over any of the 9 tiles from the centre. The crystal is not here. 2. Place the tile on its matching building around the board to eliminate it from the game. So basically to spread it out and to tell apart which building or card isn't in the game anymore. If there are any tokens there, return them to the players they belong to. We're getting on to my favourite bit of the game. The hidden dangers of the game. Number 1, at any time of the game, you could hear a bomb sound. Robbie's found you. The player whose turn it is to end their turn, move to the next player and continue as normal. And finally, we got the got it section. Keep playing until the 9th location tile is revealed. 2, the same player then reveals where the crystal is by turning over the final location tile from the top space. And third rule, the player who made the most correct guesses is the winner. If more than one player made the same amount of guesses, they're all winners. So we got a bit of a Cluedo and Monopoly thing going on here. And the Periscope, in case you guys want to know, looks like it takes 3 AAA batteries. I'm guessing that because of the picture back here. So tell you what we'll do, at the end of the video, we'll come back to this Periscope and we're going to take a look to see what it exactly does. But in the meantime, let's reveal the last thing until my last favourite thing. Oh yeah, I forgot the last thing. All the bits are in here too. You know, all the player pieces, the tokens, etc. And we can even get a free highlighter. That probably wouldn't have come with the actual game, but if it did, then they were pretty much trying to save people's time. This is just for fun and games. I'm not sure if it's got any rules. I think it's just a music toy. It's a LazyTown Radio. What does this do? This obviously plays the songs from LazyTown. As I've checked out, it plays songs like Bing Bang and a bunch of others from episodes that I actually don't know properly. I've not watched a LazyTown episode in months. So we're going to take a look at this. I don't know if I can get away with putting these songs in a video, but we're going to try. So it's got a switch on here. It's already got batteries. It's triple double A battery, surprisingly enough. I'm used to saying AAA. So to play the song, you hit the main play button, and if you want to go back to a song or go forward to a song, you hit these 2 buttons like an actual speaker. So let's give it a try when I hit this button.
Put your hands on your hips like a superhero.
Up, up, do the hop. Bing bang, bigger, bigger down, funny we're dancing when I am dancing.
Let's Bing Bang, baby. That's my jam.
Bing bang, bigger, bigger down, silly words that can mean anything.
Alright, next song.
Clap your hands to the music.
Pretend you're marching in the LazyTown parade.
Let's see if we can recognise any songs on it, because I don't recognise any at the moment, other than Big Bang. It's like the instrumental. Whoops. Was that it? I thought that was going to be more. Alright. What's the next one? I don't think we'll go for all of them.
Put your hands on your hips like a superhero.
Up, up, do the hop.
I don't know if we're going to go through all of them. I think they're all instrumental other than Bing Bang. That's cool.
You can shake your hips. It's easy.
Oh, I know this song. Just can't remember the name of it. Oh, that's epic. What's the next one?
Flex those muscles.
Up, up, do the hop.
If you wanna be talk up the town.
Oh! What's the next one?
Clap your hands to the music.
You can shake your hips.
I like that Smoker
it's
song.
Easy.
Oh, this is great. This is my jam. We even got the intro here. But it just basically looks for random songs, so I think we've been through them all. I think we've been through them all. So that is the LazyTown. I'm gonna code it LazyTown Boombox. Alright, now. This is gonna be interesting. Okay guys, we're up to that point. We're gonna bring out, for the last LazyTown project, I don't know how I'm gonna get it out through here. I'm gonna just go get it. Actually, to be more specific, I have 2 left. One of them is in use, and the other one I'm gonna go get right now. So, BRB.
20 minutes later.
Alright you guys, I got what I need on. I'm kind of regretting this decision, but I'm gonna come out anyway. People have actually seen this, so I'm just gonna come out right now. I'm gonna have to, like, duck or something. Let me come in. Hey! Yes, you guys, this is my Robbie Rotten cosplay. The best thing I've had for a long time. So I basically combined my Robbie Rotten outfit with some of my own stuff. For instance, I got these cuffs and hang on, these spats I know they're not attached to my shoe, but they're good enough. And I got it for my birthday specifically. This wig comes from the Robbie Rotten action set, and the saxophone is a separate thing that I bought off eBay. And another thing that I used as a prop is this big thing I was just telling you all about, I think. Anyway, people who've been to Comic-Con, I was there dressed up as Robbie. I'm going to be going to Comic-Con in September the 15th with my girlfriend and my mate. I'm going to be dressing up as a character who's been getting really popular lately. No, it's not Robbie or the neighbour. It's not Mario. It's been building up since last Comic-Con I was just at. I couldn't get it ready in time, but all the stuff is all here. It's ready to go. I'm going to be this mysterious new character at the 15th of September at West Point. Right, I'm going to quickly do a spin on my suit. So as you can see, we've got the jacket. We've also under here we got the belt and the top, which tucks in underneath the trousers. We had to get this sewn right here because this suit originally was actually too big for me. We had to tighten it. The spats again are separately, and the shoes, believe it or not, these, oh, god damn it, believe it or not, these are my old school shoes I had since year 9 or 10. So from 2013, these shoes are still kicking. And we've also got this Robbie doll. I got that for Christmas last year as well, which is cool. And now, with that out of the way, now that we've explained the whole outfit, we've got a few things left. Look at this puzzle that I've just found. This is a LazyTown puzzle set with 2 different puzzles. So sad how they don't feature Mayor Milford or Miss Busybody in these, but oh well. But you get the idea what they are, and that, guys, is pretty much all of my LazyTown stuff that I've been collecting. Now we've got a couple more things left, except this one of the last things is not officially LazyTown, but this last thing from LazyTown is. But before we look at them, let's look at this little guy more. I'm not sure what this is going to do, but let's take a look. Let's see what happens if we hit the blue button. Ah, it's got the music. So you get 10, 15 or 20 seconds to do the Sporker stuff before the time runs out. And that's the sneaking of Robbie, I think. Which basically means in that game you get a turn. Definitely did not expect that. Okay, now let's see what the Stephanie button does. They should release the soundtrack. This is killer. There's the sneaking. Which is obviously the sound cue of Robbie sneaking. That's what this is. And finally, let's check out the Robbie button. So that's the Robbie button. This is what you hear when you have to do the moves. It's him tiptoeing again. And then after this part. Alright then, the sneaking goes on. I thought make that loud ass noise. Okay. Alright. I've actually never touched this. Ever since we got it, I never touched it because it was basically like my own antique, if that makes any sense. But still, this is really, really good. A few more things left we've got to do though. I'm going to show you 2 last items, and then I'm going to share with you my personal top 10 favourite Robbie Rotten / We Are #1 fan art on DeviantArt. I'll explain more about the art later, but for the meantime, let me go show you guys these last 2 things in my room that I cannot bring down. Looks like I'm holding a vlog camera. Man, it's really zoomed in. Let me try to zoom out. There we go. Again, we've only got 2 last things that I could not bring down because they're in use at the moment. One of them's in use, the other one isn't. Check this out. Got a bit, that's a bit of swag right there. Anyway, here are the last 2 things. Thing number one. The LazyTown bedding. Yes, this is real. This isn't playing tricks on you. This is a real bedding of the whole cast. Except Mayor Milford and Busybody. I don't know why they don't feature that, but still. So let's tighten that up a little bit. And now, for the best thing that I think I've ever purchased is this poster. Well, I technically got it for Christmas thanks to my dad last year. Now, this poster is not officially LazyTown. It came from a website called Redbubble. You can buy this on Redbubble now. This is the highest size. I don't remember what size it is, but it's the highest on the list. So if you go check out that link right now, it will tell you all the free sizes available that you can have this poster in. And we even got a black frame for everything. Before we do go, I've just remembered a few things I've got to show. Here are all of here's my LazyTown DVD collection. And this right here is the LazyTown CD. However, unfortunately, we've only got the bonus DVD in this, which sucks, but it's worth something. But here's all my LazyTown DVDs, you guys. We got the first ever LazyTown film, Welcome to LazyTown. We got the Christmas special. We got the one that won the Beef Terror Awards, if I said that right. The Snow Monster, Anyone Could Be a Hero, and the rare one, Robbie's Greatest Misses. I know it looks a bit crooked here and there, like up here, but this came from America. No pun intended. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching my LazyTown showcase video thingamajig. I have no idea what to call this still. Basically, it's my honor of saying rest in peace, Stefan Karl, because you've given me the inspiration to make my own content, like make more memes of your LazyTown song. I never heard of it when I was a kid, so the first time I heard it was when it became popular. I can't remember how I heard of the meme, but all we know is it is still the best meme ever. And we all know that Robbie Stefan Karl will be #1 in our hearts, and I hope he can stay like that forever. So thank you guys again for watching. We're going to finish off this video by going through my personal favourites of Robbie Rotten / We Are #1 fan art on DeviantArt that I found and I really love so much. We're going to finish off the video with them, and for now, I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.